Force Design 2030, sometimes known to as FD 2030, is a force reorganization strategy developed by the U.S. Marine Corps to reconfigure its combat strength for upcoming approaching conflicts. The Marine Corps will be made ready for maritime combat with China through this program. The main objectives of the plan are to update equipment, collaborate closely with the U.S. Navy, increase amphibious capabilities, create a lighter strike force, and better manage individual capabilities. General David H. Berger, Commandant of the Marine Corps, introduced the proposal in 2020 as a strategy to get the Marine Corps ready for a possible fight with China rather than for operations against insurgents in Iraq and Afghanistan. By lowering the number of personnel in the unit while increasing their strength by arming them with cutting-edge weaponry, the proposal seeks to bring the Marine Corps to battle readiness across the islands. Considering this strategy, it's possible that the Marine Corps won't be able to carry out land operations like Iraq or coastal combat like it did in World War II in the future. The Marine Corps is a separate service that, despite being a part of the U.S. Navy, grew significantly during World War II and went on to play significant roles in Iraq and Afghanistan. The experiences of World War II have an impact on how the general public views the Marine Corps. Anyone who has seen the Tom Hanks and Steven Spielberg miniseries, The Pacific, or the 1949 John Wayne film, The Sands of Iwo Jima, will be able to comprehend how the Marine Corps operates in large-scale operations. Participated in an attack on beaches by soldiers who had just boarded ships. But under the new strategy, the Marine Corps won't engage in such conflicts in the future. A few infantry battalions, or men, will be removed under this strategy. The Marine Corps will replace almost a third of its artillery with long-range rocket missiles. The Marine Corps will remove all of its tanks. A cost estimate of $16 billion has been put on these new weapons systems. On the other side, the proposed cuts to the Marine Corps are projected to save $18 billion, and the same sum would be utilized to buy cutting-edge weaponry. There are plans to include ground-launched missiles in addition to new more advanced rocket systems. The U.S. Marine Corps, one of the most renowned organizations in the U.S. military, has broken out in a bitter internal conflict. The current leadership's efforts to restructure the Marine Corps are opposed by a number of previous senior commanders of the service. The idea to get the Marine Corps ready for a potential fight against China is what started this conflict. However, former generals unexpectedly decided to use the media to express their dissatisfaction from the start. Former Marine Corps officers are creating their own strategy for replacement while also holding frequent meetings and debates at seminars and think tanks. The force design plan, in his opinion, would be destructive for the Marine Corps' future. The Marine Corps' historical position as the principal representative of U.S. military force facing numerous outlets around the world is thought to be undermined by the emphasis on China and the Indo-Pacific, according to critics. The reduction in Marine Corps personnel and the removal of tanks are the parts of the plan that people oppose the most. Such proposals have drawn criticism from those who believe the Marine Corps is forgetting its history.